today in my apartment and we are going to be learning all about bar graphs. So I have laid all my shoes out on the floor in my apartment so that they are easy to count. And now I'm going to have to try and figure out a way to organize my shoes so I know how many of each color's shoes I have. I decided the best way to do this would be to use a bar graph. So I've drawn out my axis on my poster board, and I have my y-axis and my x-axis. On my y-axis, I decided to put numbers because I'm going to be counting the number of each color's shoe I have. So on my x-axis, I think I'm going to put the color of shoe. So I think a good thing to do now would be to count how many of each color's shoe I have. So first, I'm going to start with the number of white shoes that I have. So from looking here, I can count 2 pairs of white shoes. So I'm going to write that down. White, 2. So now I can go back over here and I'll count the number of black shoes I have. So I labeled the x-axis on my graph with the different color shoes that I have based on the information that I gathered. Now to make the bars on the graph, I'm going to use different colored post-it notes to show how many of each color shoe that I have. So if I look back at my tally sheet, it says I have 2 white pairs of shoes. As you can see, I put 2 post-its on the white column to show how I have 2 pairs of white shoes. Next on the list is 3 pairs of black shoes. So now you can see I put 3 blocks in the column where the black shoes goes. And I went ahead and put 2 blocks for the brown shoes because we remember that we counted 2 pairs of brown shoes. Next on the list are pink shoes and multicolored shoes. Now I have added blocks for the 1 pair of pink shoes I have and the 5 pairs of multicolored shoes that I have. Great, my graph is done. Wait, but I think it might be missing something. You can't forget to label your X, your Y, or your Y-axis. And don't forget a title. So I'm going to label my X-axis color of shoe. And I'm going to label my Y-axis number of shoes. And I think that my title should be Shoes in My Closet. Great, now I'm all done. Yay! Making a graph like this allows you to organize information visually so it's easier to see. By looking at this graph, it's really clear that my favorite type of shoes is multicolored shoes because I have the most multicolored shoes. It looks like my least favorite type of shoe color is pink because I only have 1 of those. So making graphs like this makes it easy to organize information, and you can even use probability. So if you look in my closet, most likely you're going to see a pair of multicolored shoes because I have the most of those.